stretched, and then playing onwards from there, taking advantage of that. What Flash actually has problems with is when he overexpands actually himself. That seems to be his great weakness in some games we've seen, especially that game against Stork on Outsider. He definitely built way too many bases too early without enough units. Looks like Flash is going to get involved with a couple Dragoons here. He's going to get his Vultures chased away. Yoon has been very passive this entire game, and Flash definitely knows about the Arbiters, obviously, because he does have that early Science Festival. Going to have EMP there too. So Yoon has been incredibly passive this entire game. Other than that little early game assault, he's just expanded, and I got to think this is a mistake against Flash, unless he really does think he's better in the late game, in which case he better have an incredible late game. But, you know, if you let Flash have his way with bases and with building whatever he wants, it doesn't matter how many times you expand. I mean, unless you're, you know, one of maybe 3 or 4 elite players out there, Protoss players, you're going to lose the game in the end. And there is Flash with the Science Facility. He is going to go for EMP. And there's 2 armories, so he's probably going to wait until either 1-1 or 2-1. Attack defense and then move out and try to take out one of the bases or maybe in the main army. But yeah, I mean, if you have a split map situation like this, the Terran player definitely has the advantage on equal bases. Flash with +1 attack finished. There's Flash looking pretty calm and collected there. This whole series has been recommended highly to me by you guys. This was played on June 30th, by the way. So definitely excited to be doing this whole series, and certainly had fun with Klazart earlier on doing one of the games. So we've got basically a stalemate here in the middle. Flash playing pretty patiently. By the way, those of you who have just found my commentaries and want to have some alternatives to watch, do check out my subscriptions. There's a lot of other English commentators out there. And there's the Koreans, of course. John747 and Navake have the original Korean videos of these up. I say this mainly because there have been just a few people who say they don't like my commentaries in my commentary videos, and it's pretty funny because they're like, oh man, this commentary is so bad. So for those of you, you can stop listening to me. Every single video I do is actually on one of the 2 accounts, John747 or Navaki, so feel free to go there. And with that, everybody else can stay and watch the rest of this game, of course. Probably one person left right now, or none. There comes a recall coming possibly from an Arbiter. Going to go to the upper right corner, and Flash is going to spot it immediately. Flash might even get an EMP off. Oh, look at this. Watch this. Oh, man. Yoon totally failing here. You might even lose that Arbiter, which would just be even more fail. There's actually some people who... you know, watch like get up to like the 5th part of a 6-part game, only to write like, this commentator is a moron. What the hell is he talking about? He has no idea what he's talking about. Like on part 5 out of 6 of like this long replay commentary I did. And I'm like, wow, it took you 5 parts to realize that I'm a moron. I guess you're a little slow on the uptake, but I guess well, I hope you enjoyed the first 5 parts. Oh man, look at this. The Arbiter might be useful for something. No! The Arbiter is worse than useless. Oh man, Yoon is actually gonna... Well, he is gonna take out the dropship, but at the same time, he's forced Flash to move in, and actually, Flash drops 1 siege tank and is actually gonna stop mining at the main base. So that Arbiter, I gotta say, it has been worse than useless. Flash not doing that much damage, but certainly that was quite annoying. I guess the Arbiter did take out a dropship, which had, I think, at least 1 more tank inside, so... I guess it's done something, but oh man, this game is definitely not the most fast-paced game. I will say though, the other commentary I did with Klazart was a lot more fast-paced, so I am expecting you guys to enjoy that. But this game right now, it looks like we're gonna see an attack coming from Yoon. He's finally had enough of sitting around and expanding. He does have a lot of bases, about 5 bases total against Flash's maybe 4. And he's going to try to assault the right side. Flash building a supply depot wall on the right. Basically, he's saying, you know, come attack me if you want, but otherwise I'm going to have a bigger army, and I'm going to keep mining. And, you know, in the end, my army is just going to be more durable. If you want to play it out for like an hour, I'm going to win. And that's most likely true. And Flash right now is kind of goading him into attacking here. Flash might be going for it himself, though. We'll see. And right now, Yoon is kind of wandering in the middle. He is yet to use any any spells yet from his arbiters or elsewhere. And there comes Flash. Oh man! Flash's Science Vessel catches Yoon again. I think Yoon should be possibly less obvious. Go some way where Flash isn't expecting him, because Flash is spotting these way too easily and getting those EMPs off. So completely negated so far. And there's a couple of High Templar also. Not in a shuttle though. I think he really needs to put him in a shuttle, like Jangbi style. We'll see if this guy has learned anything from the two good Protosses on his team, or the two excellent Protosses, both of whom have beaten Flash. I mean, certainly both are capable of doing it. And here comes possibly a recall. This one actually might get through. Flash, no! Gonna bring in the EMP! He's gonna get it! No, he doesn't, but he does EMP a lot of Dragoons, and he is reacting very, very quickly there with his kind of a middle-sized army here, and he is going to be able to kill off the Dragoons, although the Dragoons might actually pop some of these Science Vessels. That's going to be a bit of a loss for Flash. That was sort of unnecessary. And in fact, they are going to chase that one down, chase two Science Vessels down. So that was, I guess, a small victory there for Yoon. But otherwise, though, Yoon has really not even dented Flash's armor here. Flash now at, once that goes up, it's going to be 5 bases. Yoon also at maybe 6. If you include the right side. Oh, hallucination, though, coming from Yoon. So Yoon gonna go for some hallucination. This could help greatly here in terms of getting these recalls through. And he's got to be maxed right now. He's got to be thinking, I need to get them through no matter what I do. And, of course, you see the front two, I believe, are the ones that are hallucinating. Flash, though, ignoring them. Flash! Oh, my God! Flash, no, he's EMP'd the fake ones, and he gets the real one also. Oh, man, Yoon just got Yooned in the face by Flash. Flash is like, you do not get to use any spells against me. And this is just really not looking that pretty. I mean, right now, Yoon's not even that far behind. But it's just funny because he's been miffed every single time he's tried to do anything this game. And now Flash finally is deciding to move out. I guess he's probably built a lot of factories in his main. Obviously, he's maxed, and he's thinking, well, I got big enough of a war chest that I can afford to lose an army and build it back. And this is, in exchange for possibly taking out some bases. Yoon right now not bringing his entire army over. In fact, it looks like he might decide to go for a recall instead, a counterattack, and this might work out. He finally might get through. Oh man, Flash getting another EMP off. Doesn't look like he's aware of the left though. There is Yoon's first-person point of view. He's got a bunch. Oh, the one on the right is the real one, but he's clumping them a little bit too close. Oh no, for Yoon. Oh god, I feel so bad for Yoon. Yoon put some hallucinated ones through, but that's not going to do anything for him. Oh man, that is just harsh. Flash just not letting it happen, man. I gotta think that Yoon probably should have spaced those units out a little bit. Yoon's gonna go for a Dark Archon. What is that for? It's probably for feedback, probably. Although vessels have a lot of hit points, so a feedback wouldn't necessarily kill it off. It might just take out the energy, though. I mean, he is getting just rejected time and time again. Flash is taking out the right side, by the way, so they're even on bases. Yoon trying to cross his bridges, and now Flash is slowly but surely grinding ahead, building buildings. Every move he makes, he puts down a couple of turrets, supply depots, mines, everything, and this is going to eventually just make it impossible for Yoon to advance. Yoon's still trying to do it with these hallucinations. We have seen we've seen even some pimpus plays, with carriers, hallucinated arbiters from Naura, recalling a lot of Dragoons into someone's base. Oh, there's going to be probably a feedback. I don't know, maybe a mind control? I highly doubt that, though. Oh, are these going to do anything? No, they don't do anything. He did get a feedback there off. Is he finally going to be able to get a recall? I don't know. It looks like, oh no, another one coming. Oh, has it gotten it? Oh man, it got it. Oh god, that Arbiter. Man, I want to see Yoon's face right now. He's got to be like, what the hell, dude? Stop the pain here. And this game is amusing, I gotta say, even though still there has been barely any action other than Flash kind of miffing Yoon. And there goes the hallucinate. Oh, that was a hallucinating arbiter, I guess. So it looks like the real one was killed off, actually. Maybe Yoon's gonna try to just send in hallucinated ones and force Flash to waste some EMPs. Although I gotta think He only can go so far with this, but Flash finally has, well, I mean, Yoon finally has gotten one in on Flash, but Flash was very ready for this, it appears. He brought all of his units back.